www.makinglawEasy.com, where our goal is to be the public legal resource on the internet, helping you to understand and become more comfortable with the law and the legal process. Today we're pleased to have Pittsburgh family law attorney Jeffrey Pollock with us today, talking about the collaborative law process.
So the collaborative law process, in short, is a step between mediation and traditional litigation. So the parties have their own counsel, but the parties who are sophisticated enough to realize we want to avoid giving our power to decide the course of our lives over to a third party, a judge, a hearing officer, a master, what have you. Number one, you are part of fashioning the order, the decision as to how you and your family are going to proceed in the future with custody, with property division, etc. So you have more control over your destiny. Number two, you will save money because rather than paying a lawyer, rather than having to take off work to sit and wait for hours for a motion to be heard, rather than having to sit and testify in front of a court for days at a time, and you get to avoid that through collaborative law. You do everything through negotiation. You and your lawyer meet with your spouse and his or her lawyer, and you do everything through negotiations. But collaborative law does require that the two parties be mature enough, be enlightened enough to realize we don't want to just hurt the other person. We're not in this to spend money to use a scorched earth approach to have our spouse regret the day that they ever met us. If you're enlightened enough to realize there's a benefit to not spending all your money and wasting time through litigation, collaborative law is for you.
How would they contact you?
Call me at 412-421-2232. Feel free to fax me if you prefer that way at 421-2237 with the same area code, 412. Or if you prefer using email, I can be reached at jlplaw15217@aol.com.
You've been listening to the Making Law Easy show from www.makinglawEasy.com with Pittsburgh family attorney Jeffrey Pollock, focusing on collaborative law. This is Carl Shinneman thanking you for listening. To hear replays of this or more free legal podcasts, be sure to turn to the public legal resource on the internet, www.makinglawEasy.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.